Both are rolling.
Should I record this on speaker too? No. There's no reason.
Nah.
Alright, here we go. Looks like we're about to flow. Is this the right size though? That's where it needs to be, right there. Look at that. Okay, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Do you know what time it is?
You're tuned in to the Mosh Jelton Show. Mike.
What's poppin'? What's shaking? What's going on? That's a new one. I didn't even know that was done so quick.
Yeah.
Hold on, check that out again. That was an intro that just said, "Hey, you're listening to the show. Go, Mosh." Listen, check out the intro. This is crazy.
Do you know what time it is?
You're tuned in to the Mosh Jelton Show. Mike.
I don't know what he said there. But welcome to the Mosh Jelton Show. We're getting down. It's a lit night. We've got the panel, is what I call them. I just called them that for the first time, but they are the panel. We've got my homeboy in the house. His name is Ian Buck.
Yeah.
Shout out to the camera. Ian, tell him you love them.
I love y'all.
We've got Jay Skress with Ian Buck.
What's up?
How you doing, Jay Skress?
Good. I'm doing good.
Feeling good?
Feeling
Let me
good.
turn this down for you. I feel like it's a little too overpowering. I am your host. My name is Mosh Jelton. We're getting down. You may have heard of our show. We were Creative Loafing Best of the Bay 2023, the best FM radio show and the best podcast. And then 2024, we were the second best radio and the second best podcast because Bubba the Love Sponge was the first and the second. However, I did get second best radio personality,
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, behind Bubba the Love Sponge. See, that's a dramatic pause. You know what I'm saying? Brent Krebser could not figure that out.
I know.
If I stopped like that, he was like, "I'll save you," and he throws his way. Listen, it's a dramatic pause. You know what I'm saying?
There's no need for saving.
The one thing that I want to tell him, it's a dramatic pause.
That was dramatic right there.
It was.
But if it was Kreb, I would say, the one thing I want to tell him,
Well, you know what we're talking about.
damn it, Kreb, I'm throwing you. That's not the right stuff. That was a bunch of gunshots. What about this one?
Don't be rude.
No, that's not it. We'll switch over to here.
What's going on?
No, that's not. Okay, let's stop doing that. This has got to be the right one right here. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so Mosh Jelton, Ian Buck, Jay Skress, we're in the building, and we were having, I got this little notebook here, got two things, and we were having a discussion, and I'm going to tell you about that discussion. Before I do, I'm going to tell you where you can find us. You can find the Mosh Jelton Show popping off, just getting like a zit, just popping off Monday night and Wednesday night. Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm there tonight. From 8 to 10 p.m. on Sunshine 96.7 FM Radio St. Pete. That's not where we're at from 8 to 10. What am I talking about? You can find the Mosh Jelton Show from 8 to 10 p.m. on Monday and Wednesday night at themoshjeltonshow.com, as well as the Internet Radio Network. And you can find The Mosh Jelton Show on Sunshine 96.7 FM Radio St. Pete, Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. live, as well as Kekachepatupu.
Whoa.
And check us out. You would never be able to recover from that, bro. You'd be done. You'd be like, what did I just say? I just say, check us out Tuesday night from 11 p.m. to midnight. That's on Sunshine 96.7 FM Radio St. Pete. Pluggy. I pluggy. My friend's got a book. My boy's got a dog. My girl's got a girl. My girl's got a girlfriend. So we were having a talk. It's a Mosh Jelton Show. You guys know did I say it all? Did I say
Yes.
everything?
I believe so, other than Radio St. Pete, where local music lives.
I didn't say the motto.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't even know if this is going to be the motto.
Well, that's the only thing you didn't say.
You're giving too much credence to something that we don't know credence is going there. Are you trying to revive Clearwater? Yeah.
We need it.
It's going to be that type of show, bro.
Revive Clearwater.
Check it. We were having a conversation, me and Buck. And Jess was in there too because Jess.
Yes.
Now listen, first of all, we're going to talk about stocks. And you guys are like, oh, stocks, this is going to be boring, bro. Trust me, this is not going to be boring at all. Now, I am not a financial advisor. I eat crayons. Do not listen to my financial. I'm not telling you this is financial advice. I am a crayon eater.
What's your favorite flavor?
Or do they all taste the same?
That was a crab a little bit. I was setting up what was happening, and you threw in and you get a little crab. You agree with that?
I agree with
All
that.
right, it was a little crab. So where was I?
Talking about stocks.
So I'm not a financial advisor.
No.
I'm a crayon eater. So don't listen to me. But you haven't been trading, but you've been buying stocks for a year now, right?
Yep, little over a year.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I've been helping you out with the drip
Yes.
method. I call it the drip method. You know what I'm saying? And the way I see it, there's one way of doing stocks, pretty much the right way, and then there's the casino.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the right way is this. Real quick, everyone, if you think the stock market is for rich people, you're not going to make them in the stock market. That's not the truth, bro. You just need to throw in 20, 30, 10, 50 bucks a week, 10 bucks a week. You're going to be good in 10 years. You don't first rule of stock, and don't listen to me. None of this means anything. I can't even tie my shoes, but the first rule of stock, don't ever sell the damn stock. Why? Why don't you sell the stock? Because you didn't buy the stock to sell it, did you? You bought the stock to make money. So you didn't buy it to sell it. You didn't buy it to flip it for 10 cents. You bought it to make money. You bought it to hold it. So no matter what happens, I bought this stock. It was $19 a year ago, and now it's at $12. Guess what? You calculated a year ago that it was possible it could go down, but you knew it was going up. So now that you've already done the calculation, you know where it's at. That's when you're going to sell? No, you hold because you bought the stock to go up. So the best way is very simple. Depends on if you're rich or if you're broke. If you're rich, you got 100 grand. I'd say, don't listen to me. I eat brown flavored crayons.
Ooh.
Wait a second. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a flavor.
They're going to call me racist for that.
No.
I eat white flavored crayons.
What about purple?
Oh, no. They're going to call you racist for that one. I eat all the crayons. I don't discriminate. I'll eat every crayon, but this is what you're supposed to do. I'm going to tell you exactly how to make money off the stock market as long as you don't listen to a word I say, because I'm not a financial advisor and I'm horrible at this, but I'm really good. You can do, if you got money, say you got 100 grand, what you do is you take 60 grand and you say, I got 60 grand. I'm going to put it in the stock market in the top 100 companies. You know, boom, Microsoft, Apple, Google. I'm gonna throw a big swath in there. Then I'm gonna buy some value stocks. Boom, boom. I got 70 grand in there. I got about 12 stocks that I know are gonna be there in 20 years. They're gonna stay there for 20 years. I'm gonna get compound interest. Zing zang zong. You buy it. You spend 60 grand out of your 100 on them stocks. Then you take that other 40 grand and you sit it to the side. Because what happens is once every average of like 10 years, the stock market does something as what is known as a crash. And when the stock market crashes, it goes back up. The last time the stock market crashed was during COVID, and it was at the same place it was before the crash in 18 months. So people like me and you who have that extra money, who have that little bit of extra cash because we got 60 in, we got 40 out. Well, now the stock market just crashed. Everyone's crying, oh my God, the stock market crashed. And you're like, I have 40 grand.
Yeah.
But most people are going to be like, because they don't stay, well, if the stock market crashes, why would I buy it? The stock market crashed. I can't buy it now. It's down.
Or they'll sell it or something.
I'm going to sell.
Yeah.
My stock is worth less now. I'm going to sell it. No, you're the guy that said you're happy when that happens. I paid $72 for Florida Power. It crashed down to $58 an hour. I know for a fact that America is going to be gone or that stock's going back up. So now I'm going to average down. I'm going to buy more shares of that thing. And then when you come out, you're going to be even better. So that's the method. Now, for the poor people, and then I'm going to get y'all in here. And then for the poor people, here's my method. But don't listen to me. Crayons are what I eat. Sometimes I'll shave the crayons, kind of like carrots, and I'll put them in a salad with bacon and cucumbers. No lettuce. Arugula, no lettuce. Bacon, cucumbers, crayons, white, black, brown, all colors. I eat it. Listen to what I'm saying, though. I am your financial advisor, but I don't give financial advice. If you're poor, here's what you do. Say you don't make a lot of money. You take $10, like I said, $20, $50, boom, boom, zing, zang, don't listen to this. You take $10, $20 a week, and you buy 50% grade A stocks. And you're like, damn, that thing is, it's not really on sale. Is it going to be more than 20 years? Yes. So you buy that grade A stock that you know is going up. And then you take the other half of what you're putting in and you buy something, let's say Boeing was up to $400 and something. The company's in turmoil. CEOs are crazy. The company's down to 150. Is Boeing going to go out of business?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine any time that would be the case.
I don't think Boeing is going to go out of business. So then you say, you know what? If Boeing is going to be here in 20 years, it's only because it's going to be worth more than it is now. There's no way it's going to be here in 20 years if it's worth less. Or do I see Boeing gone in 20 years? No, I don't.
Yeah.
So boom, there's your value buy. AT&T is down. Is that the craziest stock in the world? No. 5% dividend. Buy a share, get that 5% divvy. That's quarterly, bro. 20% off of that one stock. If the stock goes up, compound that interest, though. But don't listen to a word I say because I don't know what I'm doing. But how has your portfolio been since I've been helping you for the year?
I know. I was going to say, you're saying you don't know what you're doing, but you've actually helped me with my portfolio, and we've been doing really good.
But legally, I don't know what I'm doing.
Legally, you don't know what you're doing.
I get
but
sued.
From what you've helped me with, it's going great.
Hell yeah. You know what's awesome? Shibu is down 5%.
Yeah.
6%. That's great. So you're doing good. I looked at your stock line before. It's almost a 45-degree vertical line.
Yes.
So you've started out the trickle method, right?
Yes.
What do you think the average is you're putting in a week? And you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but then I'll kick you off the show.
It depends. $40, $20, $70. It's always different.
So 40, 20, $70. Do you mind saying how much is in that account now?
I think I have like over $6,000.
First year, over $6,000. The drip method, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Give it up for the drip method.
Yeah.
It's pretty much my savings account, that I'm putting in there.
That's all right. Let it ring, let it ring, let it ring. So you're using it as your savings account because you don't want to give your free money to the bank.
Right.
When I do this severe I'm going to do a transition here in a second, but it's going to be right on point. It's going to be at the perfect timing when there's not the humming. I wonder if the people that are watching are...
There's an alarm clock, so it's not going to stop. I forgot to turn it off.
Oh, you're a professional.
Buck can go and...
No. Go ahead. You did it. I'm sorry. You're going to have to turn it off.
Sorry.
Let's wait. Everyone, let's wait.
Yeah.
Jess is going to turn it off. While we wait, Raja, how you been, man?
Very good, my good sir.
You been good?
I've been doing very well, especially on these old stock markets, my good buddy.
You been killing it?
I have been making a lot of the money, or as the kids would say it, the guap, good sir.
Do you think that she lost the angle?
I hope not, good sir.
You can restart a new video if you got to.
We can always edit it together, good sir. We have the superfluous ability, good sir.
Well, it was good to see you, man. I just wanted to check you out. So you're feeling good. So now, here's what I found out. I hit up Buck the other week, and I'm like, because Buck, let me tell you about Buck, and don't get a big head. I think Buck's going to win.
Ooh.
And when I say win, I mean life, because here's why Buck's going to win at life. He don't do drugs. He don't really drink that much. And he's realistic. And when he sees something, he doesn't walk past it. If it's there, he picks it up. And you don't act like are you 21 or 22?
I'm 21, turning 22 at the end of this year.
Well, now you act like you're 21 when you say turning 22.
Just want to be
21.
specific.
When do you turn 22?
December 15th is my birthday.
She's 21 years old.
Yeah.
For 21 years old, besides that interaction right there, the dude acts like he's 32, man. I'm telling you, I couldn't tell the difference. Perfect fit for the show. You notice something and you're like, wow, I can. Like, I'll tell you something that I've been through in my life, and I'm like, dude, you can do this. And then you look at it, and you don't just walk past it. You're like, let me check it out.
Yeah.
And then boom. And so I said, yeah, you got the Robin Hood. You're like, yeah, I got one. I'm going to jump back in there. Boom, boom. So you got to share. Do you mind talking about this?
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
You got to share the Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Don't listen to us because we don't know nothing about this stuff.
Yeah.
Not financial advisors. You got to share the Sony.
Mm-hmm.
You got Diageo.
Not yet.
What was the other one that you got?
I bought Tesla. That was a while ago. After my crypto advent,
After you lost money in crypto, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about that here in a minute. But nevertheless, after my huge crash in my crypto adventure, I started looking into other more stable stocks. I only bought Tesla and then fell out of putting more investment into my portfolio.
You were looking for them. He was looking so much for those stable stocks that I just looked at his portfolio, and 77% of that portfolio is crypto.
Yeah.
And it's not even Bitcoin. It's Shiba Inu and Doge.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be dissing on Shibu.
But realistically, what are you doing with? Is that all? Are you going to keep dumping in there? Like, do you?
No.
Well, okay. Let me ask you. Let me start. First question: why do you think that you would make money off of investing in crypto?
Well, you got to understand the time frame. It wasn't like it is now. It was right after Bitcoin blew up, when Doge pretty much just came on the market, and it went from a fraction of a cent to a quarter of a dollar to almost
I know what it
half
did.
a dollar,
I made
right?
money off that, but why did it do that?
Because everybody was buying into it.
Why?
Because Elon Musk was backing it.
Okay, so let's say, okay, so if Elon Musk doesn't buy into it, what happens?
Then it crashes.
So you've got 70% of your portfolio wagered on Elon Musk because he was doing that. And
Right.
I made some money on that, boy.
Yeah.
I used to get tweets or X's. No, they were tweets at the time. I used to get tweets on the at like 2 a.m. I'd get a phone call. Wake up! Elon just made a tweet about Doge, and I'd run in and throw $1,000 on Doge and get my 200 and run right out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That Doge would fly up. That did happen, but that kind of era is over.
Yeah.
And and I see you doing all these right moves, boom, boom, pow, pow, zing, zing. And then I look at your stock portfolio and see 77% crypto.
Well, you also got to understand that's all of my gains that I lost. So I didn't start off with that much. I put in a couple $100 into Dogecoin. It skyrocketed. Then
And you sold them all?
I sold them, and I got like $1,000, right, thereabouts. And I was like, well, I don't know if that was a good idea. So then, against
FOMO.
my better judgment.
Fear of missing out.
I bought back in, and not immediately, but I wasn't watching it as diligently as I should have subsequently after it crashed.
Nice.
So I was like, man, I can't sell it now. What if it rises back again? Because,
FOMO.
the trend is like in your head, as you're watching these, you're like, okay, I'm going to sell it. And then it rises, and you're like, man, I shouldn't have sold it. So then you buy it again, and then it crashes.
The reason why people like you tend to not make money and the people like me tend to make money is because I can articulate to you why a stock will be where it's at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't articulate to me why Doge is going to go up. Okay, so let me ask you this. What is the main reason why they say Bitcoin goes up and down, or crypto, but Bitcoin specifically? What drives the price in the market of Bitcoin?
I guess supply, demand, and market cap would be the three main things.
What's the allure to Bitcoin?
Well, there's a 24-hour trading cycle, so there's not a end of market and a close of market like with traditional stocks. You can trade it anytime, any day of the week. There's no close off period. In addition to which, it can dramatically rise or dramatically fall, which means it's volatile. So you can put in $50 and within a day, best case scenario, you can make $50,000. But the same could be true. You can put in $50,000 and then only walk away with 50.
How much is Doge going to be worth in 20 years?
I would not even be able to tell you. There's not a precedent set.
There's no way you can find that math out.
Right, because unfortunately, unlike with traditional stocks, there's a history, a precedent, right? You can go back with Boeing and all these other companies and say, well, for the past 50 years, 20 years, 100 years, this is the trend that they've been on.
We didn't know the numbers because of precedent. That's not what made Boeing's numbers. What made Boeing's numbers was their quarterly earnings, what their products were, the hype around the thing, the tangible assets that Boeing made. What does crypto make?
It's an alternative form for you to pay people.
It's an alternative form. So what they'll say is the allure is it's a decentralized fee. It's a decentralized money that is not touched by the government.
Yeah.
So people can essentially trade in the dark market. So I don't see how you can figure out exactly how. Like, let's go to something very easy. Let's look at the top 100. Let's go to a stock that I can just tell you what it's going to be worth. Let's go to boom, boom, Alibaba, Exxon, Microsoft, Amazon. Amazon's not a bad example, to be honest with you. I could probably tell you what that's going to be worth for show. Bing, bing, bang, bang. Man, GameStop is wild how they've been doing that too. Everybody's been buying in, and then the short sailors and all that stuff. I'm trying to find a perfect jam.
Yeah.
But all right, we'll just go with we'll go with see Tesla's got a lot of hype around it. Let's go with Google. All right, Google's $167 stock, right?
That's not bad.
What do you think they ran up the last year? What percentage?
From the beginning of this year or last year, 2023?
Year over year, from a year ago to now.
Oh, okay. I would say that they probably had an increase of maybe 20 to 40%, anywhere within that margin.
That's exactly what it was, 28.7%. Now, 4 months ago, it was 192. Right now, it's 167.
Okay.
Since 2014, they were $26. Now, let's just do this. What is their market cap? That's another thing. $2 trillion market cap. That's what they're worth. So if I pulled my phone out of this thing and I said, how much money did Google make in 2020? Well, check it out. Google made $182.5 billion in 2020.
Right.
So let's just remember that number. How much money did Google make in 2022? So what was it? 100 and what?
100 and something million, trillion, gazillion.
It was like 155 or something.
Yeah.
2 years later, it's at 279.8.
Almost double.
Almost double in 2 years. So we know. How does Google make money? They have ads.
Yeah.
Do you think Google will be here in 20 years?
Of course.
Do you think AI is going to help Google?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think any company right now that is gonna? Okay. Do you think there's gonna be a big boom with AI like there was with the web, with the internet?
I don't think it's going to happen overnight or within the next 10 years, logically speaking, but there will be a point in which AI is used like the internet is now.
Point is, bro, AI, you could just pick any stock. Coca-Cola's going to do good from AI. Everything's going to do good from AI. We got an AI boom. We got an inflation thing going on, and we got an overspending problem, which means these stocks are going to be higher. So my question to you is, what you're doing is you're saying, first of all, you lost money on Doge?
Yeah.
So what you're really saying, I want everybody to understand this. If you have 77% of your money in Doge, and you're not selling because you lost Doge, you have to tell yourself this sentence too. You have to say, I would rather spend today, I'd rather spend $270 on Doge than to put it in Coca-Cola, than to put it in Google, and to mix it through good shares. Because I have 270, I can leave it in here right now, or I could take it out. I could not think about my losses. Let's think about the future, because the past doesn't matter. What could happen? Because I lost recently, it could go up. It's not how it works. You can't time the market. What you can do is make educated guesses on what's going to happen and what typically goes up. So if you're going to say, I'm going to keep my money in crypto because I lost money and I'm waiting, the same thing you're saying is, I'm keeping my money in crypto because I think it's a better investment than these other stocks, which means A, you're just gambling most of your money, and B, there's no strategy in your plan.
Well, I would agree with one sentiment. It is gambling, right?
So you're gambling. So you're not even investing.
Well, here's the thing. You got to understand, and this is what a lot of people don't realize.
What do I got to understand? I need to understand it.
You probably do realize it, Mosh. We'll find out here in a second. The thing is, though, is stocks and crypto is two completely different strategies, just like our conversation before.
Yeah, crypto has no strategy. You're right.
Right. It's two different techniques, strategies, formulas to making money with investments, so to say. And you got to understand, well, people got to understand, not you necessarily.
No, keep saying it.
The royal you, Mosh.
You got to understand.
Yeah.
I take offense from you. I know your intentions.
No, you're offended.
You could tell me that you want to lay down with my mother, and I know that your intention is to be
Whoa.
funny. You could say anything you want to me, whatever you want, because I know your intentions.
Oh,
so it's all about intent. It's not about what you say. So when I bust your ass, when you say you need to understand, I think it's funny to bust your ass, but don't think deep down I'm somehow disrespected by it. So what do I got to understand, sir?
Well, with respect, Mosh, you got to understand that stocks is exactly a long-term strategy, while crypto is a short-term strategy. And there is a long-term play with certain cryptos, especially the penny cryptos, right, that are like a fraction of a cent. And I do have a couple of those, Shibu and you.
Not a couple, 77% of your whole portfolio. If you had 5% of your portfolio as crypto, I'd walk right past it.
But that's Dogecoin, so.
Okay, so then you have more crypto as your percentage.
Yeah, it is, but that's not a penny, like it's not a crypto that's a fraction of a cent.
Doesn't
right?
matter. It's all about percents. It doesn't matter what the stock costs.
But it's a crypto, not a stock.
I concede that. But all I'm saying is your emotion is taking over your money, and that's not good. Because you lost, you're making bad investments. And once you realize, let me just always invest in things I know will go up eventually, you'll never have to worry about making a bad investment. So in my opinion, I would go pull out all of that shit until it says 5%. Well, there it is. Until it says 5%, and then that's it. I wouldn't keep more than 5% in there because you'll wake up one day, you got 77% in there, plus you got more, and all of a sudden you'll have nothing.
No, that's
And God, I believe, doesn't want you to have a lot of money because you're investing like you are. I'm just saying, I just believe it. I don't even know if I believe in God, but I believe He does. I'm joking about everything, and I'm not a financial advisor, so don't listen to me about religion, finances, or anything that has to do with sexual activity, because I'm not good at that either. I just chill out on the sidelines. My wife's boyfriend's a very handsome man, and I enjoy everything that we do. And so are you going to get out of that damn crypto?
probably not all of it, but the good majority it would be wise to reinvest
your
it.
line too. You're gonna be so mad when your line it could be looking so straight, and then that crypto just goes. Nyin.
Well, Mosh, my line has always been straight. Don't get me wrong.
That's what she said.
Well,
Was that that's what she said?
maybe.
Look at
I
your
think so.
Jess. How do you feel about what we're talking about? Come on in here.
I never went to crypto.
You're
so
cutting her off on the first sentence. She did the first word.
I'm just saying, hey.
He's saying, hey, yeah, I don't know much about crypto, but it's not something that I plan on getting into. I think the other stocks better, but so I don't really know about that.
But what do you? There was two logistical sides. He couldn't articulate a reason why a crypto goes
Right.
up or down. I could articulate a reason why a stock goes up or down.
Right.
What's a better strategy, do you believe?
I believe the stocks are better than the crypto. I think you
And you're 21.
would make more money.
Yeah.
In the long
$6
run.
grand, second year, 15 grand, second year, third year, 40 grand, fourth year. We had a recession, but now you're at 30. But now the fifth year, you're at 60. The sixth year, you're at 75. The seventh year, the rebound comes back, you're at 150. The eighth year, I mean, these are low numbers. I'm giving you the lowest numbers. I mean, it's got to be more than that. If you're going to keep trickling in, bro, you're trickling in. If you trickle in $10 a day, that's $3,650. So that's without the gain. So it's going to be way more than that. It's going to be $1 million by 8 years if you do the trickle down. I'm telling you, Buck, do the damn trickle down.
Do it.
I agree, man. I'm going to keep my penny cryptos because, for example, I got 500,000 Shiba Inu coins. If that goes up to anywhere near $50, I'm rich.
I don't give a
boys.
damn about your crypto little coins, bro. Your Shiba Inu, you get that Coca-Cola, get that Microsoft, Boeing's down right now, and Tesla. You think Tesla's already been at almost $400. They're almost at $300. Do you think in 20 years Tesla's not going to be over $1,000? You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. And I'm just here to say, listen, everything we've talked about stocks, you can't go do any of that. What we're saying is dumb. On a scale of 1 to 10, how dumb are you with this?
Like 11.
You're 11. Is that dumb or is that smart with it?
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to
think it
10, how
was
dumb are you? No, he's right,
dumb.
because I said on a scale of 1 to 10, how dumb are you?
Yeah.
10 would be the highest.
Right. Highest dumb.
So he said 11.
Right.
With you, I mean, I guess seriously, how dumb are you? You can tell him seriously.
I don't think I'm an 11, but I don't know. 5?
5 what? You see this? Everybody looking at that camera right there.
5 dumbs.
5 dumb. Damn, Buck. And I'm
He
really,
was 11.
I'm really dumb too. So don't listen to our stock tips at all. But if you don't, you're gonna lose all your money. And we love you. It's the Mosh Jelton Show.
Do you know what time it is?
You're tuned in to the Mosh Jelton Show.